Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and I really appreciate you guys for watching the video. So this video is about this government shutdown. So we are currently in day 13 of this shutdown, and it appears that Congress cannot come to any kind of agreement on the budget. And actually, Congress is shut down right now. They're like on vacation, apparently. At least the Republicans are anyway. And the thing that really upsets me about this is that these people are still getting paid. So now the military was not going to be getting paid. Apparently, they're going to make an exception for them. But air traffic controllers are not getting paid. And it really pisses me off. I mean, the last time I checked, slavery was over. I mean, I thought that was illegal. You know, forcing somebody to work without pay is slavery. I mean, what else would you call that? But I guess it's okay if the government does it. The only reason I think that they are forcing air traffic controllers to continue to work is because a lot of these representatives and these people in Congress either are invested in or sit on the boards of a lot of companies who will suffer if they can't get their products shipped out. They're going to lose revenue, their stocks are going to go down, and it's going to cause a problem for their investors. And I think that's the main reason why they're trying to force these people to continue to go to work. But I don't agree with that. I think I have a problem with that. And I don't know if you guys remember, but the last government shutdown we had was in 2019, and it lasted for 35 days. And from what I read about it, on the last day, day 35, there were, and it was the same thing, air traffic controllers weren't getting paid. But on day 35, 10 of them decided that they had had enough and they weren't going to work anymore without pay. So they just didn't go to work. Now they did that one day, and apparently 10 of them not showing up for work was enough to cause a lot of delays and flight cancellations at multiple airports. So they decided not to go to work that morning, and guess what? By the end of the day, that shutdown was over. They came to an agreement and they decided to open the government because the air traffic controllers wasn't playing with them anymore. So, now they're trying to say that, you know, if these air traffic controllers don't show up for work this time, that they're going to lose their jobs. But I'm like, you know, at this point, what else do they have to lose? I mean, they are literally working and not getting paid. Like, and being an air traffic controller is not like working at McDonald's. Okay, you can't go in there and like get trained in 3 days and then start doing a job. It's a very specific field. It takes special training. They have to get psychological evaluations to do that job. So you can't just get anybody off the street to be an air traffic controller. And they're saying, well, you still got to work or you're going to lose your job. And I also see that as an opportunity cost too, because now these people are working 6 days a week, mind you, 10 hours a day. They get 1 day off. They're exhausted, I'm sure. Not to mention now they're stressed out because they're not getting paid. So now they don't have the opportunity to go look and see if they could find work somewhere else, because while they may not make as much as they're making as an air traffic controller, getting something is better than getting nothing. Okay, and right now they're getting nothing. So now they don't even have an opportunity to do that. So in my opinion, I'm like, what the hell else are they losing? I think they should quit. Because I feel like if they quit, it'll speed up getting this shutdown resolved. And they're probably going to call them back. Because, again, they already have a shortage. And they were already overworked because they didn't have enough people. So you can say you're going to fire them and they're going to lose their jobs. But I think that's highly unlikely, if they were to just quit. I feel like the government needs them way more than they need the government. They may not think so right now because they're under a lot of stress, but trust me. Okay, well then I quit. And if enough of them were to do that, I feel like they would get this stuff resolved. Because it really would affect the country. It would affect operations in this country. A lot of stuff would be shut down because of it. I think they have more power than they think they do. And that's just my opinion. I feel like they need to quit. But I want to know what other people think. I mean, do you think they should do that? Or should they just continue to work for nothing? Because if they're continuing to work for nothing, then that's keeping corporations and the rich people who own all these companies off of the Congress people's back. So if they're not being bothered by these people whose operations are literally being stopped because the air traffic controllers ain't going to work, then what's their incentive to get the stuff fixed? The only way people respond to anything in this country is to affect them wallets, okay? You got to affect the bank account. That's the only thing people listen to is money. That's why we're in the situation we're in now, because of that Citizens United ruling years ago that lets these corporations pay these government people, these politicians, all this money. That's all they listen to. So we have to do the same thing. I think the air traffic controllers need to do the same thing. If the corporations are being affected, what they're going to do, they're going to get on the phone and tell them, look, you need to knock this off, okay, because now it's hurting our business. And they'll knock it off. That's what they need to do. But what do you think? Am I wrong in my opinion? Should they not do that? Because otherwise, I think this thing is going to keep dragging on. Because this ain't the first Trump administration, okay? He don't have some halfway reasonable people working with him now. This is Trump 2.0. Everybody in that administration is unreasonable. So they're going to do whatever he tells them to do. And like I said, if there's nobody jumping on them telling them you need to end this, nobody with money jumping on them telling them that they need to end it, who knows when it will end. So let me know what your comments are on this. What do you guys think about it? And thanks for letting me vent. That's all I got right now. But this is ridiculous. This really needs to stop. And it's only going to get worse in my opinion. But what do you think? That's all I got for now. Thanks again for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.